Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 47th Michigan Summer Backgammon Championships. Think of that, 47 years. Carol Joy Cole was only in junior high school back then. This event is the finals. It's the open finals, which is double elimination. That means that one of the players has been defeated once, and to take the title would have to win twice, whereas the other one, undefeated, would only have to win one time. The matches are to 11 points. The player playing the white checkers is Marty Storer from Boston. Marty is the undefeated player. His opponent, Nick Mourtos, I'm not familiar with, but Nick will be playing red. And again, Nick is the one that would have to win twice to win this event. My name is Jake Jacobs. I'm commenting from Tucson, Arizona. And with me is Joe Urso, who's about to say hello.
Thank you, Jake. It's a pleasure to do this with you. This is Joe Urso. I'm live from New York and looking forward to a great matchup today. I do want to mention that there's, I think, 76 players who are in the Open tournament this year in Michigan, which I think is the largest in-person tournament since we restarted since the pandemic. So congratulations to Marty and Nick on a strong showing on navigating a 76 player field to make it to the final two.
Yeah, that really is incredible. The 76 was a turnout that many tournament directors would have killed for years ago, and to see 76, and not only 76, but with double elimination, it's really a bracket of 128. That's just phenomenal.
Yeah, and a lot of strong players were present in Michigan. So, kudos to Marty and Nick. So we're looking forward to a good match. Hopefully we get two in, right? Right, Jake?
Yeah.
Not that we're rooting for anything, but
the more the merrier.
Hopefully we get two matches in. But yeah, looking forward to a good game. Maybe a high cube here or there. Make it a little bit more exciting.
Yes, indeed.
So this should be fun. And I'm a relatively new player compared to my co-host here. I've been playing the game for about 6 years competitively. I played as a kid growing up, but I know Jake is a well-known, long-standing player in the backgammon community. So it's really a pleasure to be here with Jake.
Now here's a dirty little secret about the Michigan tournament. The Michigan tournament used to be in Flint, not down in Novi, and it was not in the summer. So the summer championships is a bit of a misnomer. She switched wisely, I think, but the first one that I attended was in January of 1982. And, well, I'll tell you about that if we get a little bit of a lull, because it looks like they're about to start.
I wouldn't want to be in Michigan in January because I've been, and it's not good.
Oh, yeah, it was unbelievable.
All right, so a 6-1 open, pretty standard, right?
Yeah, and 5-2, 5-1, yeah.
5.
Okay, we're having a little bit of a lag with the dice, so
6-5. I think Nick just played pretty standard as well, and now Marty with a standard 3-1 as well. So 4-2. All right, there's a couple of choices here, Jake.
Yeah, and I would do this.
Right?
With him split, I would not make the 4-point here, especially not after having run a man.
Yeah.
3-2. Yeah, he'll just anchor up. Double twos.
That's a really good roll, right? So we're going to make the 4-point and.
No.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. It's the other way.
Point, yeah.
Make the 9-point. Sorry, I thought it was white double two.
Yeah, white making the 21 point was timely if Nick was going to roll double twos. And what's he got? 6-3? 6-3. I certainly you're leaving a shot.
I think I slot the 4-point here. You've got more men back already, so another man back doesn't matter too much, and you want to play pretty purely.
Okay, double fives, yeah.
He's going to make both behind, right? Not
Yep.
not his best roll. That's a
1-1.
real that might have been one of Marty's best, right? And make the
Oh yeah.
bar. Okay.
Yeah, he's
So
got a
at
4.5 prime.
so I think Marty at this point is going to be thinking about a cube, right? Almost.
Yeah, he's going to be thinking about it, but I don't think he's going to be thinking too hard. The Nick has an advantage in the race. His board is as strong, although it's looking a little Swiss cheesy. But yeah, this is not.
I think
I guess
Marty's going to
that's
think
that's
about
the
it.
only four really that he could play. He could slot
I
the
I
deuce, but
I might double this if I'm Marty here. You got a really good position. I would definitely think about this. He's gonna roll. Okay,
yeah. See, I think even if he covers the five,
which he
we
just
may be
did.
looking at a take. So depends on what he rolls here. 6-5. That's ugly.
Right.
All
So do
right.
you even think
So
he has a take now after a 6-5? What are you gonna do? Clear the? You're not gonna leave a shot, right? You're gonna
yeah,
leave a shot.
I think he's leaving a shot. Then I think he's probably got to do this, but I think he's
Yeah, I
passing
think
either
so.
way. I think maybe he's trying to tempt Marty now into not doubling, trying to play on. I don't think Marty will do that, but
Yeah. At least I would have
I
thought
would
of.
cash this.
Yeah, I think it's a double and probably a pass. Yeah, that's why I would have thought about the cube before. I think Nick stepping up to the deuce probably made Marty rethink the cube because he had a six to leave if Marty didn't cover it.
Sure. I mean, let's give Marty something like I don't know, 6-2 is pretty average, and
Yeah,
if anything, he's probably lifting the blot at that point. So
yeah.
now, Nick has sixes out, and probably would be running out with his six. I don't think Marty would have been very happy with having cubed that.
All right, a 6-1 again to open.
Okay.
Okay, that's I like that play stepping up against the 6-1. I don't know. Is that it's not? I think people
I have to
normally see
confess
that.
that I have not memorized all the responses. I know Stick Rice would be banging me with his big stick, but yeah,
I don't mind that open. I think it's actually really close. I've read Roberti's recent book on the openings, and I think that's within reason is playing both men up there.
so you got a 6-4. Oh
So
yeah, I would go ahead
I,
and run on out.
I think so. I agree with you.
Double twos.
All right,
All
so
right,
we're
that's
hitting and making the
painful.
four, and I make the 11.
Sure.
Got a really good position. Ooh, a
Six
fan.
four.
All right.
Okay, here
I
comes Mr. Cube.
Yeah, I think this is a double, and now the take is. I definitely want to
I
think about this.
yeah.
Up
I'm inclined,
1-1.
despite the 2-point board, I think with the blot, without the blot, he might think about it. But there's 11 men in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
There's a extra piece of wood there to pick up. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, he
And you got
passed, and I would.
4 builders for the 5 points, so around 20 numbers, right? Make the 5 there.
Hmm.
Didn't count it out, but I would assume that. So, all right, 1-1, and again, Nick needs to win 2 matches here. Marty, the white checkers, just needs to win once. Okay, pretty standard openings there. Great shot by Marty. He's definitely got the leader. I bring it down. I
I
don't know
do too.
about you. You're
No, I
right.
would bring it down here.
Okay. Right. This is a really good position when you bring it down. I mean, you're unstacking the midpoint and then a great shot back.
Yeah, and of course he's happy that he made the 10-point rather than the 3-point if the opponent is going to roll double threes here.
Yeah, and I think there actually is a question here about coming all the way out to the 18. But I see the merit in both plays. This blocks your opponent's sixes. The other way gives you a not definitely I would do
He's thinking
this.
about it, and yeah, I would certainly think hard about coming out to the 18, as you said, because he is up in the race.
I wouldn't
Not
make the
much, but
5 point.
he's up.
Okay. Yeah, I would have thought I would have my other play would have been thinking about the 18. He thought about the 5. So
Yeah,
what you got? 6-3?
6-3.
6-3 for Nick, right?
Right, which is awkward for him. But
Hmm.
what are you going to do? You're certainly going to come down with a 6, and then I would, I think, just play to the 3 point here. I wouldn't make the bar.
Hmm.
Would I? Would I make the bar?
I actually think I would make the bar here. I think this is my play. If he rolls a 6, I wouldn't put a checker past the anchor. That's for anyone who's new to the game, I think putting a spare builder past an anchor from 6 to 3 here is not really the strategy you want to take.
Okay, a 5-3. There wasn't much else he was going to do. He could have run, but I wouldn't have run with 4 builders poised.
It's a really
Things easier. So
That's a good roll. So now he blocks the 6s back for Nick.
5-3 hits. Great
Mm.
shot. Great shot.
Ooh, okay.
Boxes. Bad shot. Bad
Oh
shot.
no, 6-4. Okay, I
Oh,
saw
okay.
6-6 too, and then I think it flipped over. I saw that too, Jake. All right, so Marty's gonna
So he's
roll on.
got 15 shots, but yeah, he'll.
There's one of them.
Yep.
What happened? I thought he rolled a 1-3.
He rolled a 1-3 and he hit.
Okay, right. Okay, it was just a little slow. Okay, there it is.
So 3-2 hits back. We're
All
seeing
right.
some 4th of July fireworks here.
So now, do you think?
Okay, that misses 3-2. Well, yeah, that misses. Unless he wants to hit on the 3, but I think I would just step all the way up.
I agree with you. I think stepping up is right. Way up in the race.
Well, it's very safe.
Okay, and that's what he chose to do. I would have came all the way up to the 5 there. I just if Nick hits you with a fly shot from the back,
Okay.
you
Oh,
still
this
got a
is
shot
he
back.
makes a 4 point board here. He's got double 4s, so he's going to make the 4. No, 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 no! Don't do that. He makes the 4, and then he
And
plays 10-6, and then 6-2 twice.
I agree. You got to make the points on him, right?
Sure.
Yep. And then yep, 10-6.
Okay. I think he's seeing it. Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. There we
Yep.
go.
That's our play. It's a good roll.
And 2-4 Manning.
Can't even think about a cube here. You got to
Yeah,
get
not
some
with
men
4 men
out.
back behind a 4 prime, broken as it is. Oh, nice, nice.
I think I want to run the other men, just because you give yourself more flexibility.
Yeah,
What
I
about
agree.
you?
I would run the other man. I would even have thought of running 2, and that would have been disastrous.
Yeah. Okay, so who's even winning this game right now? All right. Ooh,
What has he got? Double 2s. Do you make the 5?
make the 5 and hit. What do you think? Put him up against a 5 point board, or do you not have enough time to do that with 3 men behind that broken 5 prime? Or you could do 2 men up and slot. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think I would just bring
I
in the
think this is
builder.
right.
I don't know. He have an awful lot of work to bring those men out with an open 3 point. So if he just does this and comes down, he doesn't want to go to the 4-point because that would duplicate threes. So now he can smack with a 5. Oops. Oh, well.
6 comes out. Okay.
And duplicates threes with the 1. Yeah. What do we got? 5-1.
5-1. Comes in. All right. So now does Marty have a double?
Okay, 114 for red. And, oops. Hard to count a moving one, but yeah, anyway, the race is about even. Well.
So 114.
Yeah, Marty's up 2 pips at this point. So, yeah, he doesn't have a double.
Make the 4-point. I think he's very close, though, because Nick is going to start cracking his board here and wasting pips. So I think right about now I might ship it.
He's up 3 pips, so he's going to, wait until he starts actually cracking, I think.
Here it is.
Okay, double 4. Yeah, that cracks it up. Okay. So.
Yep.
I think, yeah, he's got to send it in there.
Yeah.
And,
I might have did it the roll before, but I think that this is a drop.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Marty, has to bring that in, and it may be a little awkward considering how stripped he is. And certainly, Nick does have the pip lead, although it's deceptive with all those men killed. I don't know. I probably consider taking this.
Okay. I see, bringing it in, and if you leave, you can get pick and popped as well. You're already, even hitting a shot at this point is not doing you much because you're not going to be able to contain it. So it's really a race.
Board is bigger than you think. And certainly his next breaking number is 3s, and 3s get him out. So there's that.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. So he did drop it.
He gives it up. Okay.
All right.
I may be a little incautious on some of these, but my inclination would have been to take that one.
Okay. I was probably with Nick on dropping it, but that's why it's a great game, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 2-1, Marty. Marty, again, just needs to win this one game. Nick needs to win twice. And you are watching the Michigan Summer Championships 47th edition.
$63, just all the way.
Agree.
$6-2.
Yeah, I think so. That's okay because or 24-18, but I think that this is right. I'm okay.
Well, if he comes out 24-18, he's got an awkward 2. So, yeah, I think this is right. But 6-1, good shot.
That's a good shot back. That makes the anchor quickly, right?
No, he hits.
He's going to hit. Okay, yep. I didn't see it right away. I didn't see it right away.
Huh. I saw 5-2, and then I guess the
1-2. Yep.
Yeah. 4-3. So he anchors and hits.
Okay. Nick's got a pretty good position here with the 5-point.
4-6. Okay. No.
Double 6.
Double sixes. So
fans.
Okay, 5-4. Ick. All right, now it would be certainly tempting to make the ace point, but yeah, I like this better.
I think so too. You don't have you can't attack with 4 men at back really. With you can't sustain that attack, so I think that's got to be right.
Okay, and now I think he has to hit defensively, which he's going to do.
You think so?
Well, with 4 men aiming at him, I think this is the best way to protect that man on the 21 point. And what is that? Oh, 3-2. Okay, so 2. And what do we do with a 3 here? I don't think we break the bar. And I don't think we break the mid.
Just tense.
So I think we just.
I'm not sure I want to do that. That's too many blocks.
I would have just lifted the man on the 10-point. But
I think so too. I
5-3.
agree with you, Jake.
Okay.
He had a pretty solid position. I'm not sure I would have wanted to break it up like that.
4-2. All right. Well, let's keep up the attack now. Now he hits and covers.
Now he has to, right? Yep. Okay. All right. Marty needs to perform here. Can't fan now. What do you roll?
3-4.
3-4.
And I guess just bring it down.
Bring it down. Mm-hmm. Agreed. So
4-5.
4-5. Wow, nice shot. Really nice shot.
And what is it?
That's a fan. That's a 4-6. So now
yes.
He danced.
All right. Yeah, but
I don't think he's got a cube yet.
3 men black, all those blots. No, there's no cube. Well,
I didn't.
It's Independence Day, and Nick is an independent thinker.
I think that this is a take.
Yeah, I mean, he's only got 7.5 men in the zone if you count that man out on the 10-point. This is an easy take for Marty.
Yeah, and Marty doesn't have any other blots sitting in the outfield. You know what I mean? They're all in the back of the board on the 1 and 3 point.
Yes, his board is as strong. I mean, at least in number of points. I would not have doubled this, and I can't imagine Marty passing it. But Marty is a very deliberate player. He will take his time and think about this.
Yeah, I agree. I think that this is a take. I think Marty's going to be happy to take this, even up 2-1. If Marty was up 6-7-1, he might think a little bit more about it. But I think this is a take. I agree with you, Jake. Let's see, because yep, okay, there it is. Yeah, and even the man on the 10-point there, on Nick's 10-point, isn't even aiming at it. You know what I mean?
Right. So now that he's done that, is he going to come around the corner, or is he going to bring in the builder? And I would come around the corner, 7s and 8s or.
Mm-hmm. And 10s. All right, he's looking for a 7, 8, or 10.
And he gets a 9.
That's
it's a compromise.
All right, what are we doing here now, Jake? Are we making the bar, or just limiting the blot count, coming down? All right, I mean, that's not.
He made the bar. I don't know about that.
I think this is one where you want to think about a lot of options.
I think I would have come up to the 20 and made the 10-point myself.
Yeah, I thought that was a play where we had to sit and think about a little bit more options. I'm not sure I would have made the play that quickly. You?
I agree. I would have been probably still thinking about it.
Yeah, I think that was played a little too fast. I'm not sure if it was wrong or right, but I think looking at a few options and
5-3. Oh, okay. So he can make the.
Why not? Okay, I love it.
But he could have made the 3-point, and I'm not so sure that would have been all right. I guess that there was a method in his madness here.
I didn't mind it because you got 3 men back, and blocking the 6 is really, really good.
Yeah, but 3 men back and not leaving a double shot at the edge of the prime is also pretty good. I would have made the 3-point there. I don't think he even thought about it. I think he saw that he could make the 8-point and just went ahead and did it. And meanwhile, he's suddenly gotten into too good territory. Of course, he's already doubled, but he would not be doubling here.
Marty does not like his game, I imagine, right now. Yep. Leaving with 1 is fine.
Marty's hoping that he'll dance forever, and it's probably not going to happen. Back right there.
And I think hitting 1 more is okay here.
Sure.
I would stay back.
I agree. And so does Nick, it looks like.
I think 1 more is okay to hit. And then after that, I'd let him be. Because 6 to 7 guys behind the prime is fine. Any more than that, then you got too many back.
Well, I don't know that he'd have too many back if his board is already breaking.
True. All right, so that's going to be it for the men back. So here, since Marty's board's already cracked, it's about now lining your pieces up appropriately, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't. He wants to put as many men on the 4, 5, and 6 points, right?
Yeah, I would probably not have run around the way he did. I would have, tried to bring in, his other two men, and then think about maybe breaking the bar point and trapping the
So I
back
was
man.
just
It's a little bit dangerous with a 3-point board still live, but I'd be, making the preparation just in case good things happen.
I would have thought about the same thing in breaking the bar. At least I would have thought about it because, right, you want Marty to leave with a 6 from the back, right?
Yeah.
All right, here it comes. Okay, so now he's prepared to let Marty run with the 6, but he doesn't have builders on the 5 and 6 point. I would have been putting builders on the 5 and 6 point just for this reason. He's got 4 men on the, I'm not I'm not
Yeah,
sure,
I'm not wild about this configuration,
but he's got a really good
4-5.
position. Okay, and there's the 6 out. Now he can attack on the back.
Right, he wants 2s and 3s, and he gets, yeah. So I would hit from the 3.
Yep. That's a good play. Oh, that's a pretty good roll. Comes
I
in,
would come
right?
out. I would run out.
Yeah, I think so. I'd run out as well. Okay, Marty chooses not to. I guess he doesn't want to be up on the bar. He thinks maybe he can get off gammon easier this way. And he's probably glad that he didn't do that. And
Oh,
now, oh, Marty's
yeah.
play worked. Marty was probably right. Marty's a much smarter guy than me. So Marty was probably right there. It really worked into his benefit. And as you just said before, Jake, there's the 3-1 on the 3-point board.
And now, oh, double 4s is
Not
ugly.
as not as best. At this point, I think you're just trying to save the gammon, right? So uh, now you can't think about winning. Let's try to save gammon. Could have almost thought about winning if he was able to escape a checker, but I think just coming out. I agree. You don't want to put a man on the ace point, right, Jake?
No, I would just come out. I don't.
Yeah, I think just coming out. His
Oh,
instinct is
except
right.
it does duplicate 5s. That is interesting. The 5 to come out. Maybe this isn't so bad. 6-3. See, now he's going to have a shot. So
Okay. Three and
and a
keep
1, and
keep it
I
coming.
wouldn't kill the builder now, so I would go 9 away. I know
Yeah.
he wants to stay 10 away, but yeah, this is right.
Okay.
Double aces.
He's gonna get another shot at it. I think he's just gotta save that checker. Yeah,
Sure.
that's right
It's
by
pretty.
Marty.
4 men on each of the 3 points. So Marty gets bonus points for that. 4-1. Yeah, I got to come around, leave the shot. Ooh.
Oh no,
Yeah, no, that's not right.
that can't be right. But
Punished.
yeah, he would have got hit the other way too. But I think you want to keep it coming and give him a 10 instead of 11. All
Okay,
right, 4.
4-3.
Now I think we have a choice of whether we come out or not. Because now Marty can win this game, right?
Yeah, but
That
just
breaks.
great breaking the board. Just great. I mean, I know that he's leaving 28 shots if he comes out, but let's see. This way, he's got 11 and 11 shots. I would keep the board.
I think so as well. I agree with you. I would keep the board here too, Jake. If you get if you get shots coming off the bar, you get a 5-point board, and then you could start picking up more pieces. I think I would have. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so he hits.
Right? He's thinking about it though, but I think hitting is probably right.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise he's leaving a lot of shots anyway. 6-1. All right, so now, okay.
Now you got to lift the blot, or do you want to slot it? I'm actually okay with slotting it because he's got 6 men on the 3 point.
Yeah, at this point you have to start thinking about the race again. So I think he needs to do that and hope that if he hits, he covers. All right. So what
3-2.
happened here? 3-2.
3-2.
Okay.
You want to stay back? You know what? I think Marty's got to think he's got a pretty good chance to win the race. So keep.
I agree. I think I
up.
would do what he did. And double twos.
That swings all the way around, right? Or do you want to stay back now for the shot?
I think he might want to stay back. I think he makes his deuce and plays 2 men over to the ace.
5 point board. This isn't bad. What's the race?
Okay, so he's got 55, and Marty has got 54. Those are the pure pip counts. Obviously, you can start adjusting them. I guess if you were doing a Keith count, what would you get here? You'd have.
I think he got 65. He got 40. Oh, no, 30. All right. You're right. 55. Sorry. I missed it. 55.
Huh.
He's got 10 on the 3 point. So that's 30. The way I counted would be, and for anybody who's new to the game, I would count basically 10 of Nick's checkers are on the 3 point. That would be 30 plus 3 more on the ace, and the extra one that's 36, and then you got the last man on the 19 would be 55. Is how you count it quickly. 2-1. He's gonna stay back again, right? Hope for a shot.
Yep. It's a game of inches at this point.
So
5-3. All right. So now he's going to get past, and a lot of swings on this roll. 5-4. All right.
Comes around. All right, Nate. We got a very close race. Really tight. It's going to be who rolls better from here on out, right?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, let's see. Marty
I don't
basically he needs 1 to come in and 8 to go off. He's about nine rolls, whereas Red there could be off in 8 if things went well.
I don't think this is a recube.
I agree.
When you roll 3-4,
okay. So
that's a good roll.
6-1. Yeah, that's a great roll for him
because he's first off, and he's got 1 man off, so he's even. As long as he doesn't roll 2s, he's okay, right?
Right. And what's that? 6-4. So he's probably wondering if there's some reason to go to the deuce and get cute. I don't know, 4 men on each of the 2 and 3. I don't think it really matters much, but I'd probably just go to the ace. 6-1. Again, the aces don't hurt him.
Just Nick doesn't want to roll 2s here. Okay. There's 1 of the 2s. That's not good. Six, 2. Okay. All right. Nick just hoping not to roll 2s. Nick's 1 roll up, essentially, right?
Yes. Six, 2. Okay. His position is precarious.
There, 4-3. Okay, now Nick cannot afford another 2. And if he does roll a 2, it might be a recube back. There it is. Okay, Marty's got the cube, right? Yep.
Yeah, and bye-bye.
And this is a drop at even down 2-1, right?
Oh yeah, this is a big
So
drop here.
if it was a larger score deficit, he might have taken it, but
Of
there.
course, if it was a larger score deficit, Marty might not have been cubing. You start to get into these positions where, when one side has a take, the other side might not have, gotten to their market yet.
That's right. That's right.
That window starts to get really narrow. I did see one time. I saw a fantastic match years ago between Johannes Lieberman and Jerry Grandel. It was
Mm-hmm.
the fifth and final match at the World Cup first round, and they got to I think it was 1-1 in an 11-point match, and they wound up with a 16 cube. And
Wow.
Lieberman's take was predicated on Jerry missing twice while he rolled two sets of doubles. And the window was about between 5% and 6%, and that's actually what happened. It was correctly doubled, correctly taken, and then Lieberman wound up winning and made it to the finals against Howard Ring that year,
Mm.
which was the last year, the 1998. Okay, and
A
they're off
really,
to a fast start here. Looks like
really
three
good
one,
start for Nick with a double four, making the 5 point
three
on
one.
Marty's head.
Okay, and does he split here? I would, yeah, I would split.
Seems fair. Dupes the sixes.
5-3, yeah.
So down 4-1. Does Nick have to think about a double here? He didn't. I would make the point in front of him, huh?
Sure. No, no, no. I'm sorry. You make the anchor. You make the anchor and you come down.
You
Yeah.
think so? What about making the 3 point?
It certainly gives him counterplay. Right now he'd be on the roof against a 3-point board. Ooh, okay. I would make the five. I would stop on the 23 and make the five.
I think that's fair.
I just was reading the Super Genius quiz book, and
Mm-hmm.
some of the plays in there emphasize the strength of. Okay, that was effective.
The strength of
The
what?
strength of the 23 anchor. That it did a lot more work, yeoman duty than you would expect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what's he got? 4-2, and yeah, I guess you just do that, and now
I think
send
it's
the
a
cube over.
double for
Yep,
sure. And is it a take? All right. Well, at for money, is it a take? Let's think of that first, right? And then you got to adjust for the score.
all right.
Looks like Marty gave it up
Yeah,
quickly. Okay, without.
my inclination would have been to pass that, but
Yeah, I think so as
I think it
well.
would have been more interesting in an even score. Now you'd have kind of an interesting cube there. And I think even an even score, I said that the 23-point anchor was effective, but I don't think it's that effective against that kind of
Mm-hmm.
prime when you've got all the builders in place. Backman escape.
I haven't read the Super Genius book. Is that something you suggest? Was it good?
I would recommend it. Yes.
Okay. I'm
I,
going
I
through
haven't
the
had time
Roberti
to
books
write.
right now.
I was going to write a review on it, and I will. I've been a little tied up this week, but I really enjoyed it, and I think there's a lot of useful material in there.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, he did that despite the split. Now he didn't do that previously when there was a 5-1 opening, so I'm not sure why he did it here. I mean,
I th-
remember the first game? The
yes,
first
I
game,
do.
and this was almost identical, except it was split with 5-1 instead of 5-2. So what was the difference?
I think maybe the difference here, Jake, and for this is for maybe for new players as well, is that Marty had two big stacks, right? He didn't have a prime. He had two stacks on the 6 point and the 8 point, and you don't want to split up sometimes into stacked checkers and give them points to land on. So that might have been a little bit of a difference
Well, no,
that
no,
I
I'm
think.
talking about the 4-2.
Yeah, that.
And in other words, the very first game of the
Mhm.
match, the sequence was 6-1, 5-1, 4-2, and he played 13-7. This time the sequence was 6-1, 5-2, 4-2, and he left the shot. So, I don't know what his thinking was there. I would have done the same thing and brought 13-7 the way he did the first game. Okay, and 1-3.
He might be thinking he's down 4-2. I want to play a little bit more aggressively.
Possibly. 4-4. All right, so we cover. I think make a 4-point board here is the way to go.
That seems fair. That probably looks right.
Yep.
He's in a really strong position, probably enough to double.
5-1. All right, so I guess you probably just play 8-2 here. And now is Marty or is Nick going to double this?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I think this is a double for sure.
Nick is doubling.
The take is much harder because you're up in the race, right?
Right. I mean, he's probably looking at the 3 men back and saying, well, he's got 3 men back, but I would give this up.
Got ace to hit. So what's let's say red roll.
Suppose even that he hits loose on the ace point. Now, normally, if you had even one more point made in your home board, you'd say, okay, I could hit back. We could get into a lot hitting contest. And even if I'm outboarded, I've got something to work with. But he's got no points, so it's just a little too dangerous.
Yeah, and I think maybe Nick again was thinking with the 4-2 early on was play a little bit more aggressively down, 4-1, make interboard points and try to get to that sort of position. All right, 5-2 against a split, against a 4-3 down. Yep, that's probably right.
Yeah. Okay. Now he'll make the 4-point.
Now, typically, I just want to say one thing when in the opening play for new players. Typically, if your opponent opens with a split, you want to split back. If your opponent opens with making a point, you make the point back, right? So, for example, on a 6-4, if your opponent makes deuce point, then you 6-4, you make the deuce point as well. And if your opponent splits with 4-3, you split with 4-3.
5-5. I kind of like hitting on the 5-point myself. I don't. Maybe it's just my old school ways, but I know that he could, make the ace point here. But I just go for the 5-point. Got an anchor, and so I would make the pure play.
I agree with you here. I think making the 5-point is good. You have the anchor already. I agree with you. The only thing that
he could make the 3 and then he could hit loose, which again is fairly pure looking play. But I just 5-point Marty.
Marty got a telephone call.
Yeah, we've got a time lag here so that we can see. We actually can see the players, something that you can't. And Marty apparently got a phone call, so that was why he's taking time on this.
And Marty had something more important to take care of on the phone, it looks like, but all taken care of now. Now he's back to backgammon. All right. So did he have to enter with one of the 5s, or was
he had to enter with one of the 5s?
Okay, so he's got 3 left.
He could make the ace and then come out. He could stay where he is and make the 3 and hit loose on the ace, or he could
swing it all the way around.
I guess he could come to the 10 and the 8, but that seems like it's too wishy-washy. I would hit on the 5, and it looks like that's what he's going to do.
I agree with you, Jake. That's both our plays.
4-3. All right, so he hits back. 3-6. Yeah.
In and out seems standard here.
3-1. So he hits. Three one, so he comes in on the 22 point and hits, or no? Does he? Yeah, okay.
He could have came in on a 24 and hit with the other three. I think I
right,
might
but I would
about...
do what he did. I would come in because he had the extra builder on the 6 anyway. So
I would have thought about the other play at least. I probably would have looked at it more closely. I could have been wrong, but I would have looked at it.
Well, I think there are advantages to having that extra man there because you can hit without having to break the point. Now it's a different story.
Now you have to, right? Okay. Now Nick's thinking about a cube. I don't think he has one yet.
Yeah, and certainly Marty would be grabbing this.
I think it's too soon to double here.
And Nick agrees.
Yep. And he hits. Okay. See what Marty can do back.
2-5.
Good roll. Good roll. Makes the 20 point.
And just in time.
Yes.
Okay, what do we got here?
Okay, so I think you want to make the 9 point, right?
Yeah, and then you probably want to go ahead and make the deuce.
You think so? Or just run out? I would consider 13-9
like 22
again.
to 10
or 13-9, save the blot and then go 20-16.
Yeah, I would come down 13-9 here and leave those two men back.
That's what I would do as well.
Next roll.
Yeah, and then keep those. Okay, this is I think a fair outcome. I'm not sure if I would have did this, but
6-3.
For Marty, I think you want to run the back checker all the way.
Yeah, I agree. He's thinking about hitting on the 5 point, I think. But yeah, I agree. I would just come out here.
That's another thing. If you read what's the book by Backgammon Boot Camp by Walter Trice, when you're playing a back game, sometimes the best thing you can do is just pick up the last man and move it forward.
Yeah, no, okay. So does he make the 11 or the 4? I would make the 11 just as he's doing.
I agree.
64. All right. Now he can make the outside point or he can run. And
I agree. I think the outside point here is right.
Sure.
You like this, or you would have rather run?
I like this, although I'd be, figuring that I'm going to be breaking it next time. But okay, yeah. Now Marty wants to build his board quickly. 4-3. So sure, he just runs one around.
Not really scared of getting. Okay, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that's a very, very good shot. He's making his points in order, hitting what he can.
Really good shot. Wow. Okay.
As is this. All right. So he should hit. He can't not hit. This, I know that you don't want to hit blots when the other guy's playing a back game, but you can't leave him the 4 point. And so now his only remaining 2 is just 6-4.
Yeah, unfortunately, right?
Yeah. 4-3. All right, 3. And I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad position for Marty here. So this is blocked. All right. So
I don't think I would have done that. I think I would have played the 2 men to the 2 point.
Yeah, I would have thought about it, but maybe this is right just so you're not stacking men on the deuce point. But
Okay, now I think Marty wants to just hit here and play 11 to 8.
I agree. Marty wants to play very purely. Again, this is from Trice's book as well. If you have three or more men back, you or your opponent has three or more men back. You want to play as purely as possible. So the pure play here is to put 13 to 4. Doesn't mind getting hit. I agree with your last three, Jake. He did Jake's play.
4-6.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
What a shot. Still not out of the woods, though. And then a fan. Okay, and when he brings it around, right?
2. All right, now his 2s are not...
Oh,
yeah, I like this. I like this.
You like this? What about bringing the man around?
And then you're all stacked up. You've got 5 men on the 7. You're stripped on the 8. No, I think this looks pretty attractive. It's a pretty play, and pretty plays are seldom too bad. And now for an encore. What do you do with the last one, Marty? Yeah. I think slot the 3. Oops.
The reason why I would have thought about the other play, bringing it around, because when you only have 3 points to clear against a double anchor, I think you could have thought about cubing. Here, it's a little bit tougher to cube with the blot sitting there. But Nick has to think about a double here, though, with 6 men behind, right?
Sure. I mean, at this point, he's got nice distribution. Marty is certainly in, gammon territory with 6 men back. I would do this as Marty, but I would go ahead and double this and
put the decision on Marty.
I'm not so sure that Marty can take this.
Yeah, because if Marty doesn't hit a shot,
if he gets a shot, it's probably going to be from the 5, so he's going to be leaving one of the anchors, and
yeah,
I would have cubed that.
I think a cube would have been thought about there. Yeah. All right. It looks like we're gonna go. You're gonna stay back, right?
Yeah, and then I would just bring that in, just like that.
You could also think about staying back, even only giving them 10s and 12s instead of 8s and 10s, right?
Well, if he wasn't cubing from where he was, then he probably wasn't cubing at the next roll. So I think, and yeah, Marty's thinking maybe he wants to come out with a 5 and leave cover the blot.
I think this. I'm okay
right.
with.
I mean, I don't think he wants to be on the bar but
you got to double this, right?
I agree.
I think this is a double here. Okay, no double. He's gonna try to bring it home.
Could he possibly think it's too good? I don't.
Maybe.
I don't think so. I think he thinks it's not good enough. So now he'll probably double the next roll. One would hope.
Yeah. And Marty.
Yes. Okay. So there he doubles it.
Is it a drop now with only 2 points to clear?
I would
5
pass
men
this.
back. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think from Trice's book, if you have three points to clear, it's usually a double at that point. So with only 2 points to clear, it might have been a drop. So, especially at the score, up a point.
Yeah, even with 3 points on a 3-5 back game, if he's got the builders, if he's got some time, it's
Yeah, 3-5 is not the greatest back game, right?
No. You want to, if you're in a 3-5, 4-5, something advanced like that, what you really want is an outside stripped prime bearing in against you. That's where you're getting your shots.
Right.
So what he's really got there is a very, very gammonish 3-point game. He's going to come off the 5-point probably and, be playing a 3-point game, but if he doesn't get a shot, he probably gets gammon. So it's even with that gap on the 5 point, that is a point that's been pre-cleared. So it's not such a great game.
Yeah.
4-3, 4-3. 2 men down.
One down into the 5.
He's going to play 8 to the 5.
Yeah, limit the blots, I guess.
4-4.
I make 2 points here inside.
Yep.
And leave the deuce shot. Deuces and 11s. Sure. I mean, that's a lot of shots, I guess. Because you got 8s and 10s as well. Okay. I didn't see this immediately, but I kind of like this by Nick. What do you think?
Well, it's growing on me. And obviously it grew on him. Mm-hmm. And we got a 6-4 to fan.
And it worked. Wow, look at this.
Brilliant play. And a double. That was an easy take. Easy take.
Yeah, I think it was probably a little too soon on that cube. Liked the play before, didn't like the cube immediately.
Sometimes, player, I mean, he just came back from 4-1. He got back to 4-4. And, you get that fan and you think, momentum, so you send the cube over and hope that your opponent is caught up in the spirit of things and drops. But, Marty was not passing that one ever. 6-1. Yeah, I agree. I like the hit here.
He's got to go for it. But I would have thought about making the bar there. So Marty's in a pretty good position now. 2-6.
Yeah, I think Nick is very sorry that he doubled that.
Yeah, because Marty could almost. I don't think he's going to recube, but he's closer than people think.
Double ones. All right. What?
Again, make the.
Yeah, I would make the 4, and then I guess you lift the blot on the 8 point probably.
He already lifted on from 14 to 13.
Hmm?
He lifted from 14 to 13.
I mean, I missed that. Okay. All right, so make the bar.
Make the bar, yep. Nick's back into a strong position after hitting there with the 5-4.
What is that, a 4-3?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, you could make a couple of points, so you could step up. I don't think you want to give up the midpoint. So I think you probably consider. Well, there's also
9-6.
You could play 9-5 and 10-7, but I think I would go 9-6 and really.
He's gonna try to make the prime the other way. I think maybe slotting the bar point might have been right, or coming up 24-20. So I think I
would have come up 24-20 and lifted the blot on the 9 point.
Okay, pretty good roll from Marty, even though it moves him up 24 pips.
Is that 6-3?
Yep. That's a good roll for Nick. So now he's got to avoid the 3 and
5-1. Okay.
He obliges. Oh, I don't know about this.
Oh, he's got to. He has to.
Has to?
Sure.
This is right to get attacked.
Well, he's got a 5 point board. Nick has a 3 point board. He owns the cube. I think his play was pretty clear.
I don't know if I would have split there. Just
5-2.
I would have been a little more scared than you, Jake.
Sometimes you got to fight it out.
Yeah.
How happy would you be as Nick to be attacking, looking at that white's board? I mean, here he's got a 4-3. He could be hitting, but do you see him doing it? No.
No. Yeah. But now Marty needs to roll the ace, right?
All right, no more. Yeah, go to the 3 point is better. Well, ace or 4-3 or a six or okay, 6-5 is it? Yeah, okay. See,
Okay.
he's got one gone. Now
Yeah.
all he has to do is get the other one out, and he's in pretty good shape.
And Nick's obliging by not rolling well right now. Yep, that's probably right. Mm, which way you like it better?
Um, hmm.
This is more builders for the 5 point, so
I think I
that
like
that,
this.
that might be right.
Okay, so I think Marty's down 90 to okay, so speaking of 5 point, I guess you certainly have to step up at least one. And now, sure. I mean, it's three builders either way. This forces the issue. 6-4. A miss.
Definitely. Okay, he's got to slot the points behind. Yeah.
6-5. All right,
And
go
now
on.
he's out. So the splitting play worked by Marty because now he's gone. I would have been a little bit more reluctant, but I guess I learned something.
Okay, so I think he's up 11 pips after that roll, 64-75, 64-70. So Nick is certainly the favorite, but
He's got almost a gap on the 5. Yep, and here it's going to come into play by only getting one man off. Although I think he wouldn't throw that roll back.
no, I mean, he no longer needs to worry about that gap. He might have to worry about a lot of twos, but I say that Nick is a very, very substantial favorite at this point.
Yes.
Oh, that hurt Marty more than did Nick.
So he's even. So he's got 4 rolls left. Oh,
Oh, wow. Wow.
okay.
Wow. There's
Four
a Fourth
rolls
of
of
July explosion.
4. That was big. Although he's still not ahead yet, right?
Uh,
Actually, no. Wait.
no,
One,
he's
two, three.
ahead.
He is.
He's ahead.
Yeah,
Here
he
comes
is
Mr.
ahead.
Q.
I think
Seven
so.
checkers to end should be a take.
Yeah. He is ahead. That was a huge double six. Yeah, double.
Yep. And should be a take.
Yeah, I think so. Pretty.
I mean, double twos don't work for red, but double twos and double ones don't work for, well, double ones gets him down to four men, but it's three on the three and one on the, so, yeah, this ought to be a
I think so. I think it's a take. I'm with you, Jake. I
pretty
think
clear
this
take for him.
right.
But again, now I don't know Nick's background. I don't know how experienced he is, but sometimes, if you've never been in a final and now you're looking and going, oh man, a four cube that's a lot of points. If I lose this, I'm going to be down 8-4. And I mean, I've certainly been there long ago. I don't. You probably been in that position where you just yeah,
You gave
see,
it up. Yeah, I look back at some of the books that you read right away. It's five at 5 rolls, it's not a cube. At 4 against 4 rolls, it's double take, right? And that was basically a 4 roll situation, right?
yeah. Well, it was actually a little worse for both of them, but it was more worse for Marty than it was for Nick.
Right.
So yeah. I mean, he probably off the top of my head, I'm going to say he was like 28, 29% there.
Mm-hmm. I agree, and again for anyone who's a new player playing backgammon, watching, one of the first, one of the early things you read are those doubling positions with 2 rolls, 3 rolls each, 4 rolls each, and 5 rolls each. So for me, that was a 4-roll situation, and I believe that's a double take, just standard from the book. But
Yeah, I mean
I'm
the
not sure.
take point with a live cube there. I mean, it is kind of live, but even with a dead cube, it's about 26% when they were at 7-way, 7-way. And with a live cube, it's about 20%.
Okay.
Now the cube isn't really very live there because it'll be a cache. So but dead cube 26%, and that's got to be, as I say, 28, 29%.
All right, good
And
open
meantime,
from
they've
Nick.
developed rapidly while we were talking here. Okay.
And a fan right away and a double quickly. Okay.
Yep.
So the quick attack and a quick take.
And Marty certainly had a take there. I mean, he's got a nice position, and 5-3.
I think just 13-8 and then bring it in.
Yep.
And hope to not get hit.
A deuce.
And it doesn't work out quite the way he hoped. Yep, and then bring it down. I like this by Nick. 4-3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4 and 3.
Yes.
Pretty obvious play there.
Mm-hmm.
5-1. 5-1.
I think we're just going to the 5 point here with the spare man, right?
Right. At this point, I think if he had chosen to blitz, it would have been ill-conceived. So now, okay, there's the 23 anchor.
Jake's anchor that we've said before is people don't realize is pretty good, right?
Yeah, actually, I think years ago, Kit Woolsey was a big advocate of the 23-point anchor when people were, sort of downplaying it. He was very much in favor. 6-1.
That's not his best shake. I think you'll have to break the 9 point, right?
That would be my inclination, but could he think about running out? I don't like that. It does do 4s, but I think that's just a little bit too dangerous.
I mean, your opponent has 3 men back. I think safety's okay right now. Yeah, yep. I think this is probably it. He didn't like it, but Jake and I both think that was the right play.
6-2. Yeah, if he had run out, he would have been pointed on.
Great roll by Nick with a 6-2. Really good roll.
4-3.
I make the 3 and slot the ace.
Yep.
Right.
I guess he could play to the 5 and make the 2. Leaves only 1 blot and more covers, but I would slot the ace here because he's not running unless he gets something like doubles. So 5-3.
That's a pretty good roll.
Oh yeah.
The other way is to make the ace, but I think this is right? This is what you do?
This is exactly what I do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thinking of making the ace. And now. Okay, I would run. I don't see plan B.
That is plan B, but I agree. I think running might have been right here. And he rolls the 5-1 and hits. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, this.
He comes in.
That is an excellent shot. And now I think.
Do you want to hit? No, I think you just got to do this.
I agree.
You'd like to hit, but I think that's just too many blots.
Right. Marty has a lot to clean up there. So,
Hmm. I guess you make the deuce and hope that Marty doesn't escape, right?
right. Yeah, you don't need to panic here. I mean, you've got a very, very strong board and you've got the anchor so that Marty's got to escape and then he's still got to bring it home after that. So he gets the good shot here. He does escape.
You're
He's
gonna leave
thinking about
him.
whether to leave 12s or 10s. If he leaves the 10s, it's just two numbers. If he leaves the 12s, it's just
One.
one number.
A 10 would be three numbers, right? Double fives and
Yeah, I was hallucinating. I thought fives were blocked. That's why I was saying 10. And then I
okay, yeah.
realized that man, Marty's 8 point was doing double duty. He was blocking double fours and double fives.
Right. And for anyone who's new and watching, right, we're counting how many dice rolls could. So only double six would hit on a 12, right? And a 10 would be 6 4, 4 6, or double five. So that's 3 out of 36 combinations.
Okay, and 5 4 does not reach. So sure.
Seems fair. That just swings around, right?
Yep. Well, there's the 5. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
he's thinking
He's
about
doing it the other
bringing it
way.
in.
So
He didn't
what's
think about it long.
you counted a little faster than me. So what do we got on the race here? Because I'm not sure Marty has a
Oh,
recube yet, but
let's see.
it's close,
He's
right?
got 100 114 for red, and then you got
A
a
slower
94
counter.
for white.
So he's up 20 pips. I think at an even score, it's
Well,
a
20 pips,
double.
but he just played 6 pips, so 14 pips.
14 pips. At an even score, it's a double, right? From here. Now, at the
No, I
score,
don't think so because he still had 3 men on the midpoint, and 14 is kind of marginal. Although
I would
uh,
double a
there
14
is the
pip lead.
third man back as a factor, and the fact that his board is a little cheesy.
Yeah.
So I think
At an
now,
even score.
yeah, okay. And I have a cheat sheet. I printed some things out so that all the numbers should be quickly. And let's see. So he's at 5 away, 7 away. If I can find that. And a redouble there. Live cube is 17% take point. So yeah, Marty's not going to be too quick to redouble at this point.
What's the give point there?
The cash point and the double point is about 50%, 77.5 with a live cube.
So he's thinking about it here. I would have thought about it on the roll before, up 14 pips. What's he up now? So he's up.
Looks like 81 and let's see, 54, 76. So is he down?
He just rolled.
No, sorry.
He just rolled a 7. So he's got 45 minus.
Yeah, 90, right. 87, I guess. 80, 89. Oops. At 43, 47. Yeah, 89.
89 for.
89 for red. And for
white
Marty, it's
45,
61, 74.
74. It's up 15. I think you got to think about giving the cube here.
Well, would you, in a money game, would you be taking this as red? I think you would. I mean, he's still got that spare man to clear. So you're not at the 77.5% cash point, probably. Marty is certainly getting close. but it should be an easy take for red. And I think Marty probably is correct to wait another roll.
One more roll.
Yep. On the other hand, we did see Nick looking at a 4-cube a game ago.
And dropping lethal.
Right. But sometimes, they think, well, I passed the last one, so I better take this one just for symmetry's sake.
And also the difference is now he's down 6-4, so he's more inclined to take a 4-cube, right?
Sure. Yes. Yeah, Marty right now is going through all of the math. He's thinking about the give point, the take point, I don't think he's worried about gammon so much, but he's worried about does he take an 8-cube? Under what circumstances? And he's also looking at his rolls. What like a 6-3 would be pretty icky. Although that's really double threes is kind of icky. Those are numbers that leave a repeat shot. He's got small numbers that leave a repeat shot.
Does
3-1.
Does anything leave a so even 6-3 and double threes?
Okay, so he did double this. All right.
It leaves a fly shot at least, right? So
right. I mean, he doesn't have anything that leaves a direct shot that I can see.
Right.
9 away, 5-4 plays safely, and 6-3 and double threes he can play from the 8-point. But he's got 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 2-4.
Yeah, 2, and he takes it. Okay.
Sure.
So good. So good 5-2, take, probably.
Wonderful roll.
So now Nick is hoping for a pretty big number here.
Yep.
And 2 men off.
Threes, yeah.
Okay, double twos just comes in. Oh, what was that? A 5-4?
Yeah, I think so.
So Marty looking pretty strong right here. Nick needs some.
Yeah, Nick needs a couple of big sets quickly.
Has to start now. That's not going to do it.
6-3. Huh. Okay.
2 men off. 6-4. Okay. Takes 2 men. Still going to need more than that. Ooh. Only 1 off there, but he's even now, so it didn't hurt that much, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, so we need 3 sets, well, at least 2 big doubles and a miss.
And that doesn't.
It doesn't. No. That doesn't.
That's 10-4, so we're at Crawford. So that means the cube is out of action for this game. No cube here. And for everyone just tuning in, this is the finals of the ABT 47th Michigan Summer Championships. Marty has 10 and Nick has 4, and Marty just needs to win 1 game to win the championship. Nick needs to win this match and another match to win the championship.
Now, because Nick is 7 away, he just wants to win the game, unless he gets in a position to try for a backgammon. But gammons aren't worth anything special, so he'll just try to win the game.
A good roll by Nick, 4-2. Makes the point. And
6-4, a terrible roll.
I feel like Marty's fanned a couple of times on the 6-4 this match, right?
2-1. Okay, nice shot there.
Really nice shot. And a great shot back. Wow. Exciting. 2-5 back from the roof. 5-6. That hits that one. You could have thought about the other one, but I probably right?
Mm-hmm. 3-5. So he'll hit outside, I think.
I would actually think about making the anchor. I think making the anchor might be right because you don't have a board. Why get into a blot hitting contest, right?
Yeah, but again, Marty isn't worried about losing a gammon here, and I don't know. Probably right. Probably right to make the anchor.
Okay. You would have gave it thought though, right? I would have thought about both. I probably would have made Marty's play, but
so if you hit that man outside, suddenly he's got one man to attack with, and 4 men back. So it's a little safer than it looks to leave all those blots.
Yeah.
But then again, he comes in with a 5 or a 6. You fan, and that changes the dynamics quickly.
Yeah. I think having the anchor here is not a bad game to have on sitting on the 18 point.
(3-1).
And then safety it, right?
Sure.
Yep.
Four or 5. I guess you just make the point.
Yeah. Not what he was hoping for, but that's all he's got. His 6s were duped, though.
5-1. Oh, the ace squeeze, the terrible ace squeeze. But yeah, all right, I guess.
Okay.
But he might have thought about making it and leaving the 4-point slotted, but I guess.
Two down?
He could hit, I mean, he can come into the. I wouldn't play 2 down. I would either come into the 4-point or I would hit loose on the ace, and hitting probably leaves that blot exposed. Getting a second man back can't hurt.
I agree.
Oh, 1-3. What a shot.
And then that just comes in, right?
Sure.
8-5. Yep, that's right. Good shot. Wow. So he just looking to come in anywhere, right? All right. 5-3. And then 13-8.
Yep. Oh,
he's going to hit.
That's a big play. That's a
really big play. And it doesn't pay off. I think. Ooh, do you hit 2? Now do we hit 2?
He hit 2 with what? With that. Yeah, okay.
I think so. He's got a 3-point board. I think so. The only big number here would be
6-4. Marty's been fanning with 6-4, and now I guess it was time for it to work the other way. Now,
remake the 18-point and step up. Yep. Okay. Yep. I think that's fair.
Well, he's glad he didn't hit there with the 5-1. Okay, 6-3.
What about just coming 22-13?
That's probably his best bet. I mean, you could make the 9-point, which would be an awfully big play, leaving 4 blots. But the 5s are duped, 3s are duped. But I agree. I think I would just do 22-13.
Okay.
Nah, I don't like that.
Too rigid out in the outfield.
Yeah, I would leave a little bit more flexibility. Okay, we'll just run that around.
Mm-hmm. Nick has fan with a lot of numbers here, but all right, 4-3.
No, I think he's got to step up. I mean, he could come down. Playing to the ace point is not a play.
Step up,
I would play
24-20.
24-20. Yeah. Okay.
All right, you hit and then go all the way, right? Hit.
Yeah, I kind of like this. I would leave the 6s rather than because the other way was playing to the 13 and leaving
Right.
4s.
Okay, that's a good shot.
That's a wonderful shot for him.
Really good shot.
Pardon me 1 second. I'm doing live commentary online, Bruce. I'll call you later.
5-1. He just comes out. I think again, you just run your last checker with 4 men back. It was fair. He hits.
What's he got? Double 2s?
2-1. I think he just hit and keep going. Oh no, double. Oh, I thought I saw 2-1. Sorry, no, it's double 2s. My bad. I saw 2-1. Nick has fanned a lot on the 2-point board here, on the 3-point board. Marty's now in a position that you just kind of bring it around. He kind of knows how to play this game, right?
Yeah, this isn't one that requires a whole lot of thought.
I would have thought about staying back on the ace and bringing a man down 13-8 there. I mean, I would have thought about it. I don't know if it would have been right, but
okay, yeah, I think you do this. I think you
clear.
Sure, you've now got several landing points for each of the 2 men. The 2 farthest away.
I like going 13. I like going 11-8 with 2 of them here. I don't want to keep the anchor 6. I don't want to keep the blocking point 6 away from the 5-point.
I know what you're saying. I mean, well, certainly he's going to go 13-7. That's, that I think is pretty clear. So he can do this, and it looks pretty, but Nick has a spare man on the midpoint. He's got a spare man on the 20-point. So he's going to have a lot of time there. And if he does this, he's got, 4-5. He's got small doubles or double 4s, double 5s. He's got his men from the 10-point that he could be clearing. So, yeah, I think I think
like
this is actually correct. Yes.
All right. I like the other play, but.
Okay, well, we'll see if rolls a 6 here and starts to get into trouble. 4-1. See, now he just definitely lifts there. I mean, he's still got the 10-point, so he's not, he's got work, but
yeah.
And I guess the fact that we were spending our time, thinking about those double 3s shows how it isn't always a stroll through the park to bring these things home. You've got to think sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Which 2 you playing? I think just 6. Well, he's gonna. Okay, yeah, I would have did the other way. You like this way?
Yeah, I mean, you've got 3s, and this way you've got 3s, 1s. Your 2s. You're pretty good. Double 4s. That is
a clearing number.
Yep.
Yep, and Nick's got to run it. Okay. And Nick's right now, his strategy is build the best board he can, the best prime that he can. 3.
I forgot to mention, I was at the LA Open a few weeks back, and I lost to Marty in the money round of the Masters, and then Marty went on to win the Masters. He beat Bob Wachtel in the final. Neil Kazros and I did commentary for that. And it was a very, very fast match. They decided instead of playing an 11-point match, they played a truncated match because they were splitting the money. So they played the 7 points, and I think it was 7-3 for Marty. It was over pretty quickly.
I think here is 6-4.
Yeah. Get even on the back 2 points.
And hope to roll double 6. All right. I think here I wouldn't mind just keeping the both anchors. You're not worried about a gammon. I would slot the 2 and bring it in.
Well, let's see. You're paying off to 2-4 certainly, but double 2s doesn't clean up that blot on the ace. And 2-4, yeah. Anyway. 4-3. Okay.
Okay.
So all right. And Nick says time for miracle.
Here we go. No.
Oh.
All right. Are we coming off the 5-point now?
I think you just keep the board. 2 and come down. Yeah. So he runs 3 around, slots his deuce point, and then plays 13-7.
Or do you want to keep? You could come. What about coming off the back one just to keep more shots if he rolls like a 6-5?
Well, I don't think we're going to have time to count all of the numbers in the parlays. Once in a rare while, that's right, but usually it turns out it isn't, leaving the 2 blots. But he is thinking about that. So now this is, I don't know how much time they've got left on their clocks. It might be worth it for him to actually sit here and start to count the numbers.
I feel like Nick's been playing pretty quickly, Jake, so I imagine he's got some time. I agree with you. I think I would leave the bank anchor.
Yeah, I mean, certainly if you run off 1-1 and 1-3, he's going to make his 3-point. 1-2 makes the 5-point. 1-4 makes 1-5, 1-6 all play. 2-2, you don't like double 2s.
So he stayed, and it's going to pay off with the double shot again. So it paid off. Let's see if he can. He gets it this time. Wow. Okay. Now he's got an open 2-point, but I think he's happy that he had the double shot at it. Okay. I would go that 6.
Right. That gives him coverage of his entire outfield.
Yep, for the 2-5 out, and then move it up 1, right?
All right, I would play to the 14 and down. I would stay on the 14 and 12.
Okay. Could have also kept he could have bumped 1 forward and inside, only 5s and 6s in case he came out.
5-2, and yeah, he kind of wishes he did that now because he would have hit.
Got to stay back. I blocked doubles. Nope, can't block it. So,
well, you can block double 5s. I don't know that that's right. I think I would
just run it all the way
out and flood the outfield.
I think so. I agree with you.
Although there is a case to be made for hitting on the 2-point, but I think I would just I wouldn't do that. But
I would have ran it all the way. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So here comes Nick wants an ace to hit if he can.
4-3. Yep,
You think so?
4-2. Okay, now this is a great time to hit. 3-3. All right, so smack, and
Yep.
those two are clear, and
In.
I would just leave the
Leave the
double shot.
leave the
Sure.
2-6.
Yeah, and he
Ooh.
got two sixes. He took the 2-6. He got two sixes, and
Ooh.
5-4.
Not the
I would, yeah, go ahead and do this.
okay. There's
2-1. All
two.
right. So he's going to leave duplicated threes. I know which one I'd hit.
Yep. I think banana split, right?
Yep.
Look
That's a
at
nice
that.
play by Nick there.
Yeah, really nice play. And it worked out. Oh,
Okay. All right. I would cover the 4 point.
yep. And from the back, again,
Yeah.
leaving the 2-6. Ooh, 1-6. Almost.
Okay.
And
Cover it.
there's the cover. All right. Now he wants to sit him on the protect against double six. Yep, I think that's right. That's okay with me.
Well, double fives is a little awkward, but
All right, we get potentially more backgammon here. 3-2. All right. 5-6 isn't good, but all right, that just
4-3
comes
comes
off.
off.
Okay, so he's just gonna try to bring this home. He's probably what 95% to win this game here, right?
But yeah.
From the back.
Yeah. Against one checker, just clear from the back.
No, I would clear from the back. I think you got this game pretty sewn up. I wouldn't give him 5-1 or 6-1.
4-1.
Now he's got 5-2 and 6-2 as well as 5-1 and 6-1. Six three clears it.
6-3.
Okay, good for Nick. All right, that should do it. Let's have some more backgammon at 10-5. Right,
Yep.
10-5. So that's Nick needs to win 7, 9, 3 games. Right,
Mm-hmm.
3 undoubled, 3 no gammon games. So gammons are quite important, and that means that
Yeah. No, I mean, there's a
Marty,
free drop in there. So,
right?
yeah.
That's what I was just about to get into. So for anyone who's new to the game or just watching, if Nick wins the opening roll, Marty should be dropping on the next roll unless he has a really good
Well,
reply.
no. Slow down there. You
Unless he has a really good
probably
reply.
right. I mean, it depends on the reply, and it depends on the if Marty has a couple of opening rolls where he's a small underdog, but you don't waste the free drop on this game. So, if he rolls one of the awkward ones, then okay, 6-2. On the other hand,
So he's
this
slotted. I do want to get into one thing on the slot.
yeah,
So
that's
he's
usually not
right. You don't want to slot when your opponent has the free drop because it automatically will, if they don't hit it, they know to drop. So
yeah,
that's from Kit, your friend Kit Woolsey's book on tournament backgammon. Is the slot when your opponent has the free drop, you don't typically want to slot.
yeah, that's right. He got away with it, but
Oh, he didn't get away with it because the opponent dropped immediately, so you didn't get to take
Well, I mean,
advantage
he
of
didn't.
the
What I
miss.
meant was he wasn't hit then, and because that's sort of the downside to it is, he'd still have the free drop available to him, but by slotting, if you get hit, you've now lost that opportunity to cash the game. That's
Right, right. Versus if you split, your opponent will have a much harder choice potentially, depending on their reply roll on whether to take a cube. So, all right.
okay. Well, let's see. Now, Marty is certainly happy that he's got the 20-point anchor
Mm-hmm.
and mutual holding game if he's holding a cube here post Crawford is what he really likes to see. So very very nice even game, not gammonish. Uh, I mean, he'd like to have an advantage, and double fours certainly has the potential. Running around is probably what he wants to do, although he needs to count here. So So I think it's 126, 130 after he makes his play. Is that right?
I was
And
counting a little bit more than for white. I got 20, 32, 32, and 32 is 64. 64 and 26 is 100, 134, 138. I got 138 for white, I think, after the roll ish.
well, I don't know. He's okay. Keeps moving him around, but he's
Yeah.
got 58, 58, 90, 112, 126.
126.
Yeah.
So pretty, you know, easy, not easy, but you know what I mean. There's the plays are a little bit easier with the anchor games here, where you're just not leaving a shot, hoping to roll the doubles and bring it around, right?
Yep. And I think you make the ace here.
I think so. I agree. Just hold out and hope that your opponent leaves the shot before you do.
Okay. Now both sides are getting pretty stripped here. Double ones is, yep.
I agree with that play by Nick. He's going to bring it in.
So I agree. You don't leave shots here.
I agree with you, Jake. Ooh,
Double ones or 2-1? Double ones.
double one. All right, so we staying back. I we're coming up. That's you're up a little bit, I guess. You're up what 3 pips? So I don't know, a little bit more than that, but
Well, it's
it
45
was
and
mirrored.
36, 9 pips. But
It was mirrored.
oh, he's trying to count it there. Yeah, so
I can't
it's
see
nine
what the dice
pips.
is. Five.
Oh, it must have been double fives. So
Five.
so now he's up 11 pips. He's certainly going to do this.
Up 11. Now he's up 7, right? Now he's up 10, right?
10. Mm-hmm.
I like to keep a running count after I count it because I'm not the fastest counter around.
So there's 6.
6 pips.
And 13.
13. Okay.
And 10.
See if we can get up and over. Nope. 7 pips again, right?
Yep.
Oof.
4,
Up
5.
3
So that
after.
would put him up 3. So yeah.
All right. Seems fair.
1 pip. Up 6.
We short. No, it's
no,
even.
it's tied. Huh.
Tied up. So we had a little bit of a wrong count before. Now Marty's up 3. Okay. It's gonna be who rolls it. Really not much in these besides taking 2 men off if you can, right?
Yep.
Oh, 5-1. All right. Who's going to roll the first double, Jake?
Well, the way Marty's luck's been going this last month, I'd say he is, but I think we're rooting for Nick here at this point just so that we can get more backgammon.
That's right. That's right.
And that's
3-2.
A little painful. It's 8 men versus 9, but
I think I'd rather.
double threes. That was
that's a really good roll. There we go.
And I told you Marty was going to be the first one to roll doubles, didn't I?
There it was. Okay, so you got 5 men against 6 men. And there it is. Double 5s for the win, just about.
Marty isn't a story, he's a legend.
Wow, here it is. Looks like Nick's going to need a double. 4s or better. Oh, no, it's it. It's over. That's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Yes, indeed.
To Marty Storer.
So this has been the open finals of the 47th Michigan Backgammon Summer Championships, directed by Carol Joy Cole and Ben Friesen. I want to thank them for the wonderful job they did in putting this together. I understand they had a terrific turnout, and it was certainly a pleasure being here and commenting with you, Joe.
Jake, it's been a pleasure. Congratulations to Nick on second place and to Marty for winning the championship. Jake, yes, it's been an absolute pleasure to.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead, Joe.
Yes, and we also want to thank the USBGF for putting on the stream and the streaming all weekend. So thanks so much to the USBGF for putting this on and having Jake and I on.
I'll just second all that. Thank you very much, USBGF, and keep it up. And the Masters is going to be starting soon. I'm not quite sure. David Kettler versus Kit Woolsey. I'm told we were talking about Kit Woolsey, and another legend winning. This is probably going to be, if he wins, it might be his win in his 6th decade.
Wow. Yes, so thanks so much.